Welcome to Learning TV. Have you ever gazed up at the night sky, captivated by the twinkling stars and wondered about the stories they tell? Today, we're taking you on a cosmic journey through the top 10 most beautiful constellations. These stellar wonders not only dazzle our eyes, but also carry incredible tales from ancient mythology. From the mighty Orion, the great hunter of the heavens, to the graceful Cygnus, the swan gliding through the stars, each constellation has a unique charm and a story to tell. Get ready to be starstruck. Let's dive into the top 10 most beautiful constellations. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated with more amazing content from Learning TV. 10. The constellation Orion. One of the most recognizable constellations in the night sky. According to Greek mythology, Orion was a giant huntsman whom Zeus placed among the stars as a constellation. Orion is associated with several myths, including being a companion of Artemis, the huntress goddess, and his tragic death, either at the hands of Artemis or a giant scorpion. In the night sky, the constellation of Orion is easily recognizable by the three stars that form his belt and his prominent club and shield. 9. The constellation Ursa Major. Ursa Major, the Great Bear, contains the famous asterism known as the Big Dipper. In Greek mythology, Ursa Major is associated with Callisto, a nymph who was turned into a bear by Zeus's jealous wife, Hera. Zeus later placed Callisto in the sky to save her from being hunted by her own son, Arcus. 8. The constellation Ursa Minor. Ursa Minor, the Little Bear, contains Polaris, the North Star. According to mythology, Ursa Minor represents Arcus, the son of Callisto. To protect Arcus, Zeus transformed him into a bear and placed him beside his mother in the sky. 7. The constellation Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia, the queen, is depicted as a seated queen in the sky. In Greek mythology, Cassiopeia was the vain queen of Ethiopia who boasted that her daughter Andromeda was more beautiful than the Nereids, sea nymphs. This angered Poseidon, who punished her by placing her in the sky. 6. The constellation Scorpius. Scorpius, the scorpion, is linked to the myth of Orion. According to legend, Orion boasted that he could kill any animal on Earth, which angered the goddess Gaia. She sent a giant scorpion to kill Orion, and both were placed in the sky. When Orion sets, Scorpius rises, symbolizing their eternal chase. 5. The constellation Taurus. Taurus, the bull, is associated with the Greek myth of Zeus and Europa. Zeus transformed himself into a bull to abduct the Phoenician princess Europa. He carried her across the sea to Crete, where he revealed his true form. 4. The constellation Leo. Leo, the lion, represents the Nemean lion slain by Hercules as one of his 12 labors. The Nemean lion was a fearsome creature with impenetrable skin. Hercules defeated the lion by strangling it and used its skin as armor. 3. The constellation Gemini. Gemini, the twins, represent Castor and Pollux, known as the Dioscuri in Greek mythology. Castor was mortal and Pollux was immortal. When Castor was killed, Pollux begged Zeus to let them share immortality. Zeus placed them in the sky as the constellation Gemini. 2. The constellation Andromeda. Andromeda, the chained maiden, is named after the princess Andromeda in Greek mythology. She was chained to a rock as a sacrifice to the sea monster Cetus. Perseus saved her using the head of Medusa to turn the monster to stone. Andromeda was later placed among the stars. 1. The constellation Cygnus. Cygnus, the swan, is a prominent constellation rich in myth. In one myth, Cygnus mourns his friend Phaethon, who was struck down by Zeus. The gods transform Cygnus into a swan so he can search the river for Phaethon's body, and Zeus honors his devotion by placing him in the sky as Cygnus. Another tale involves Zeus transforming into a swan to seduce Leda, resulting in the birth of Castor, Pollux, Helen of Troy, and Clytemnestra. Additionally, Orpheus is associated with Cygnus, as his lyre became Lyra, and he himself became a swan in the sky. And that wraps up our journey through the top 10 most beautiful constellations. From the mighty Orion to the graceful Cygnus, each constellation not only lights up our night sky, but also carries fascinating stories from ancient mythology. We hope you enjoyed exploring these stellar wonders with us and learned something new about the myths that have inspired stargazers for centuries. If you loved this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. We'd love to hear about your favorite constellations and any myths that fascinate you, so leave a comment below. Make sure to subscribe to Learning TV and hit the bell icon to stay updated with more amazing content. Join us next time as we continue to explore the wonders of the universe and beyond. Thanks for watching, and keep looking up at the stars.